everyone. Welcome to the Dream Stream. Prepare yourselves for another Restock adventure, baby. Guess who is out of the hospital? Guess who is ready to help you secure the bag? The PS5? It's not currently in stock, but tell me in the chat, do you know what is? Do you know what's always in stock? That's right. It's finger guns, baby. Let's go. It is so good to see you, everyone. Rebecca White, I saw that 5. Glad to see that I'm out of the hospital, and congrats on the lung improvement. Thank you so much, Rebecca. I appreciate that. Yeah, you guys was in the hospital for less than 2 weeks. 12 days, to be exact. And now I'm back, and it's good to be back. Obviously, don't worry, we're still watching the PS5. Alarm will go off as soon as one of these comes into stock. Refreshing every 10 seconds. But you know what's really about to get refreshed? The finger guns, baby. Always. Let's go. Cringe. The cringe is always real. Welcome to the stream. This might be your first time. Oh, you need some fill up? He's on the bed behind me. I'll get him. Let's go. It's early for me. It's probably early for you guys too. Yeah, I actually had quite a long evening. A good evening, but a long evening. Let me start by saying hi to everybody. We got Anthony Thomas, Adair Omana, Michael Odell, Carlos Lopez, Huga Fanter, Sean Sports Cards, Johnny, Dub. We got Holties Hunt, Caleb Velez. Oh, Austin Owen, thank you for the 1, man. I appreciate that. Donovan Beats, Chris Cooper, Monica Holiness, Damon Blackburn, Drake Vaughn, Jacob Harasa, Verde Sauce, Cool J, Ruben. I keep missing one because the chat goes too fast. I'm sorry, you guys. Tim Snyder, Craig Brown, Joel Hager, Corgi Delivery, Alex Pagano, Simon X. Wow, it's hard to keep up. I'm seeing all of you guys though, and so many of you guys are asking how I'm doing, how I've been since I got out of the hospital. First of all, thank you guys so much for caring about me as a human being. I love and appreciate you. While I was in the hospital, I actually had a really hard time. It wasn't the easiest experience. It was a hospital that I have never been to in my life before, and I have a lot of stuff going on with me, and it was really hard for them to get my care right. There was a lot of mistakes made, and that gave me a lot of anxiety and stress and made me feel helpless a lot. But a lot of you guys sent your support either through the comments on this channel or the replies on Twitter. Oh, Austin, thank you so much. And it helped me a lot. The other thing that helped me is, despite the problems at the hospital, the nursing staff was incredible. They kept me sane. They really went above and beyond to try to make things right for me every day. And that helped a ton as well. We in the building. He's alive and he's live. Yo, thank you, Al Bundy, for the 2. It's always good to see you, by the way, man. Friend Besso, thank you for the 2. Hey, Jake, glad to hear of your improved health. Yeah, thank you, guys. So, the biggest thing for me, actually, update us on the Cystic Fibrosis Fund. How do we do after the Miracle stream? So during Cystic Fibrosis Awareness Month, we raised, I think, $7,000 for the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation on top of the, when I did a purely, just a live stream, just that was, YouTube connected it to the charity. We raised $34,000. So we've raised over $40,000 for the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation as a community. And I say as a community because that's literally what is all from you guys. Like, I was just a host of that, so I can't say that's my accomplishment. We did that together. We're changing the world together, and we're helping people get PlayStation 5s. I mean, those are 2 pretty cool things. Very good for different reasons in different ways. Let's see. Oh, hey Jake, not sure if you see me. Oh, Faded Suns, I see you now, but this is the first time I'm seeing you. Is that a 4XXL hoodie? You looking thick? Yes. It's the only size that I wear, actually. So, glad you're doing good now and back home. Thank you. Thank you so much. I hope I can get one. You've been trying since November. I hope you can get one too. I'm gonna grab my coffee. If you are new to the stream, we always have our returning viewers. Obviously, the people that have even already gotten a PS5 and aren't even trying to buy one today. They're just here for the vibes. I love you guys so much. Welcome back. But we always have some new viewers too. So this morning, I just want to do something different and just say, if there's any new viewers, brand new people, let's see it in the chat. And welcome to this community. Obviously, I'm a lot. I know I'm very cringe, but it's just who I am, and I love being who I am. Sarah Natkins is new. You know what? Let's make Sarah Natkins a moderator immediately. What's up, Backdoor Mike, Kevin the Cube, Knight and Titus. Oh wow, a lot of new people today. A lot of new people. I'm new, but dude, I love the cringe. That's so funny because a lot of people, they hate the finger guns and the cringe when they first come here. I will say most people like don't like it, but then it grows on you, especially when I help you get the PS5. Then it becomes kind of funny. But if you're still struggling, I understand. New to the stream, but I've been following on Twitter. Glad to see you're doing and feeling better. Oh, Marshy, thank you so much. I'm new, man, but I like the cringe you have. It's cool. Well, thank you guys. Thank you for being receptive of the cringe. If you secretly hate it, I don't blame you. It hopefully will grow on you. And if it doesn't, at least you'll hopefully get a PS5, right? You thought the finger guns was entertaining to the chat. Okay, so yeah, the finger guns, we call those a hype sesh, right? So this is the hype sesh. We do these especially when a restock happens. We also do them when we've been waiting for a while and it hasn't come into stock and people's energy is starting to go down. So just FYI, the restock is not guaranteed for today. It's either going to be today or tomorrow because this was a holiday week, right? Like 4th of July was on Sunday, but it was observed on Monday. Sometimes that will push it back to Thursday. But every single drop of 2021 that Target has had for the PS5 has been a Wednesday or a Thursday. If you are new to my channel, my content, I actually I've helped over 60,000 people get a next-gen console. If you go to my Twitter, which is linked in the description, my pinned tweet, there's the evidence of that there. But the reason why is because I actually have hundreds of inside sources for Target. So literally anytime any store in the country gets inventory, I know about it. And I tweet out the photos of the internal inventory. So that's why this channel is so big. That's why so many people come to the streams and stuff. But I do streams for other retailers that are guaranteed restocks. But you have to understand with these Target ones, it's never a guarantee. So it's either going to be today. For that reason, I try to keep it short because I do know the exact time they drop, which is between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. Eastern. But 6 a.m. Eastern is 3 a.m. Pacific. So I've been trying to start the streams a little later because the last like half dozen Target drops have all happened between 7:30 a.m. Eastern and 8 a.m. Eastern. So that seems to be the sweet spot. So I start the stream like close to 7, and then we'll keep it going like an hour and a half. So that way we're not ruining our schedules, staying up all night, or like waiting all day. We'll just wait the hour and a half. If they don't come into stock, the live stream will happen again tomorrow morning. Okay. The other thing that you guys should know is the tips and tricks for how to check out at Target. Oh, Lincoln Alice Records. Thank you so much for the 5. Jake, glad to see you. I spent weeks at a time in the hospital. That has a special name for me, Hopo. Sent good vibes the whole time, Lee and Ray. Oh, thank you both so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, being in the hospital is honestly, I've never been in prison, but it feels like you're in prison sometimes. It does, because you have no control over everything. Well, I have cystic fibrosis. And so for cystic fibrosis patients, you really have no control because you're not allowed to leave the room for anything. You can't like take a walk. You can't go to the cafeteria. You have to stay confined to your room. And even like before COVID, anytime I was in the hospital, that was the thing. Ulysses, it's so good to see you. It is so good to see you. The energy at the wake is awesome. I'll be honest with you. I don't actually have this much energy, but like I bring it out for you. So even if I'm like dead tired, I like to take a little power nap before a stream starts. Like I'll sleep for like 20 minutes. Even if I'm up all night long, I'll sleep for 20 minutes right before a stream. And that kind of helps me get the energy going because obviously this is early, especially if you guys are on the West Coast. This is super early. When does PS Direct drop? Random times, but typically they will send out an email invite. I took a power nap, Sarah. I didn't like actually sleep, but I always do that before a stream. It's like a ritual. Especially these early morning streams, I have to take like a 20-minute power nap before they happen. I love you, Nick. Oh, thanks, Hampton. I love you guys. It's so nice to be at home streaming because, as you guys know, I did a restock stream last week from my hospital bed. And I'm not going to lie, that was very uncomfortable and awkward for me. Although, I did appreciate it because it kept me from going crazy. Love me harder. Done. Done. It was also frustrating because the hospital internet connection was so terrible. There was like a 15-second delay on the stream. When I do these streams from home, there's no delay. So, because obviously that's important, you know, to give you as much notice as possible. The links to both the disc and digital PS5s are pinned to the chat. Just FYI, knew you would pull through, my boy. Yo, Al Bundy, thank you, man. So yeah, if you want the links to these yourself, they're literally pinned to the chat. If you don't see them, just refresh the stream or exit out of the stream and come back in, and you'll see them pop right back up. And then again, if you're finding this stream helpful, feel free to hit the like button. We'll see if we can get 1,000 likes on the stream before the drop even happens. I literally have never asked a single person to subscribe to this channel, but I do ask for likes a lot. That's the only thing. And I genuinely don't think you should subscribe to this channel unless you want to come for other content. If you just want to get your PS5, don't worry. That's what the stream is for. That's why we're here. Don't feel the need to subscribe or anything at all. We'll just help you get your console if that's all you need. Hey, Bones Collector, it's good to see you. K Mill, it's good to see you. Sub because why not? I mean, if you want to, that's cool. I mean, I appreciate it for sure. I do want to go over some key tips. The most likely drop time, if it does drop today and not tomorrow, is right around 7:45. Like I said, between 7:30 and 8, pretty much in that in-between, that 7:45 time. You really love the hype sessions? I mean, a lot of people do. You love it or you hate it. Love my energy this morning. Thank you so much. All right, okay. I feel like now I feel bad. Maybe I should ask people to subscribe because it's like I'm using like reverse psychology. Like now I feel bad because like me saying I don't ask for that is making people do it, and then it's like I am asking for it. You know what? There's no subscribe option. It just doesn't exist. It's fine. You subscribe because of the hype session. But I genuinely want to go over some of the key tips for Target, especially if you have not seen my how-to video. Just so you guys know, I mean, to be honest with you, I would recommend watching it like right now. I have links to all my how-to videos in the description. I don't want to block these out too much, but if you go to my main channel, right, and you scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll see a playlist called Online PS5 Purchase Guides. If you go here, you'll notice for every major retailer, I have a purchase guide. And this is the one for Target, right? So, let's see. When I made this video, I had 139,000 Twitter followers. Interesting. Come a long way. But they have the step-by-step. They also walk you through it and include footage from previous live streams where I actually bought the console live. So you know I'm not using bots or anything. You know I'm only doing it the same way you're trying to do it. Oh, Cal Newham, thank you so much for the 20. I'm so glad I was able to help your friend and you secure PS5s. That's awesome. So the key tips for Target, all right. Always step one of my videos is create an account, save your payment info, right? Stuff that is not really helpful. Everyone knows that. But then there's actually really much more helpful tips. It kind of walks you through exactly what happens. Okay, you want to use PayPal or Apple Pay. That's key because PayPal and Apple Pay take you off of Target's server. When there is a restock, obviously the website gets throttled with traffic, but when you pay not using a debit card, but either Apple Pay or PayPal, it takes you off of the Target servers and lets you check out through their servers, which will go faster. There is no delay. So, and this video shows you how to actually select PayPal at Target, shows you all that good stuff. A lot of people ask, is the app or website is better? That's different for every retailer, but honestly, for Target, I prefer the website, but I always recommend to try both. And if you're using the app, do it not on Wi-Fi, but do it on your data. That way, if for whatever reason your Wi-Fi is slow, but your data is faster, the app will work for you. Let's see. Okay, if Target doesn't allow you to check out after you change the store, clear your cache and cookies. Google this and need it and try again. Another thing you can do is go incognito mode. But a really big problem that people have with Target is there will be an error message when you try to check out. And it won't necessarily like kick it from your cart completely. If that happens to you... Oh, Neat and Titus, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that donation. Love your energy and dedication, man. Keep it coming. Absolutely, always. Yes. Okay, rumors. Target switched to red card only for certain purchases like trading cards. Let's see if PS5 applies. I've heard that rumor. Haven't seen it confirmed yet. We'll see if it is confirmed today, I guess. But I wouldn't freak out over that right now. What you want to do if you get the error message, don't change the store. Just keep like clicking the checkout over and over and over. For the last several Target drops, the key has been that persistence. And that's why the stream is helpful, because a lot of people, like the last few drops, if they haven't come to a stream, will try to check out like a few times and just keep getting an error message, and then they assume it's out of stock and they give up. It actually stays in stock for quite a long time. Like 15 to 20 minutes. The official PS5 father. That's funny. Thank you. I appreciate that, EC. That's very funny. Dean, thank you for the 20 and the super sticker. That's super generous of you, man. I appreciate it. So the average person that checks out, like on these Target restocks, especially recently, clicks the place order button. I'm not even kidding. Sometimes over 1,000 times. Okay? So when I say click it over and over, I don't mean 10 times. I don't mean 100 times. I literally mean you're going to be doing it non-stop for 10 to 20 minutes. Okay? So just, even if you don't tune into the whole stream or when the restock happens, if the restock ever happens with Target, please just remember that. The most common misconception for people that haven't seen like these video guides or haven't attended the live streams is that it sells out of stock in seconds. For the 5 major retailers, that literally never happens. What they do is they try to trick you, and they do go to out of stock in seconds. They wait for people to leave their website, and then they let the stock come back. And you would never know that if you hadn't experienced it. And again, I literally have live video footage of this happening for like every retailer multiple times. So again, like I would watch this whole video because it explains it in a lot more detail than I can on the fly. Sarah, why are you giving me a donation, Sarah? Thanks for being a friend. Okay. Sarah, thank you for literally FaceTiming me for hours every single day I was in the hospital. And thanks for getting me through that, Sarah. And now you're giving me $10. Okay. I appreciate that. Okay, another thing, this is just a common thing. I just threw it in the video. They don't release all the consoles at the same time. They literally will do it one at a time. So like the PS5 disc will typically come in stock first, and the digital will not be in stock. And then like after the PS5 disc sells out, the digital will come in stock. And there's one more step, I believe, yeah. Okay, yeah, so this is what I was trying to explain earlier. They refresh their inventory if you miss it right at that first start, but nothing on the website alerts you that that's happening. Sarah is a good person, you're right. I don't see the option to add PayPal or Apple Pay, app or online. Okay, so if you're in the app and you're on your iPhone, you can use Apple Pay. If you may or may not be able to use PayPal on the app if you have an iPhone. If you have Android, you definitely can. You can use PayPal on the website. And again, on this video, because that's a very common question. Right here, the pinned comment, PayPal question answered. You can only use PayPal as a payment option at checkout. You cannot save it before ahead of time in your account. Also, you will need to be on a PC or using Android to access it. iPhone users will only have Apple Pay available on the app. Apple Pay is still much better than the regular card. So you can't like save the PayPal ahead of time. Literally, when I go over the PayPal step in this video, I show you, see, you can see it right there, confirmed. It has it. I have a screenshot from one of my streams. You just have to have something literally in your cart before you can check it out with it. So I'm going to close this now. We kind of went over some steps. We're getting closer to the drop. About 30 minutes from now is the general time. We will definitely do a hype sesh before the drop happens, just to get a little hype. Get the energy, keep it up there. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Jake. Accidentally fell asleep waiting for the stream start, but I'm glad I didn't miss the drop. I'm willing to answer any questions. Awesome, yes. So if you guys have questions that you're asking in the chat that I can't keep up with because I'm trying to like go through this process of explaining it from start to finish. Glad you're doing well, Jake. Thank you, Jenna. Look for the blue names in my chat on the stream because obviously, you know, we've got 1 or 2 people watching, or, you know, 3,000. But the blue names in the chat are extremely knowledgeable and help me out a lot answer those individual questions. So David, I'm so glad you're here. Sarah's here. I think I saw Anthony's here. They're all super great. Wade and Water, thank you for the 5. I'm so sorry that I called you a guy last time, Wade and Water, when you are not. I remember this time. It's because, you know, it's because you see the name Wade and you would assume. Travis Jordan can help too. Yeah, Travis Jordan's legit, can confirm that. Been waiting today for a while. Yeah, guys, you don't need to be up all night for Target drops. Trust me. Like, I'm really knowledgeable in this. They drop between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. Eastern, and literally, it seems like now the magic time is between 7:30 and 8 a.m. So if anything, never ruin your schedule for a target drop. Like if you're just like having a hard time and you want to try to be up for the drop, like what I would do personally is just get up at 7:30 and then wait till 8 a.m. and see if they drop. Just do that half-hour window, and that's Eastern time. If you can, get up a little earlier to be as safe as possible. I would say get up at 6, because they have dropped at 6:15 in 2021, but that was all the way back in February. So now it's been so long since they've dropped that early that I kind of feel safer starting to stream later than what I used to do. Rational Pragmatist, thank you so much for upgrading your membership to the Jakey Gang OG Hogchamps. You love to see it. You love to see it. Okay, sorry about that. I apologize. The Luibs. Good morning, Jake. It's nice seeing you better. Thank you so much, Luibs. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you. That's so overboard. I love it. Yep. God, was that you? God, was that you? No, it's just the PS5 gods blessing us with their PlayStation love. Sorry, I don't know where I was going with that. I thought I was going to say something funny, and then I was just like, oh, this isn't a good joke. It's not funny. It's fine. They can't all be winners, guys. It's early, all right? It's early for me, too. Honestly, I'm just, like, so happy to be vibing with you guys. This is a great time. We don't have to pay attention to the fact that wasn't classic comedy. It simply was not. You need some RN Jesus today? Xbox dropped a target yesterday. So Xbox drops locally whenever a local store has stock. So Xbox pretty much can drop every single day, but at a different part in the country. So that's why I don't live stream for Xbox at Target specifically anymore. But they don't do that for PS5. For PS5, they restock the whole country at the same time. That's why it's worth it to actually live stream the PS5 stocks. I appreciate you so much. You're so amazing, and I pray for you and your family every day. Dude, thank you so much. Rad Esports, that was really kind. Yo, Ace Crockett, what's going on, man? Glad to see you home doing what you love. Thank you so much. Oh, Colt C, man, what's up? The king is back, dude. You always, like, hype me up so much and say the most supportive things. I appreciate that. You managed to get an Xbox S from Best Buy. Just need to snag a PS5. All right, Rational Pragmatist, I got you. By the way, we haven't even acknowledged today. We haven't talked about it at all today in the chat. Who is hyped for the Switch OLED, the Nintendo Switch OLED model? I know that the general consensus is we're all disappointed it's not an upgrade. But still, I mean, at least it's something, right? Like, I think the OLED screen will be very cool. And I love the way that the white dock and white Joy-Cons look. Yeah, the no 4K really hurts. And also just, like, a little bit of an improvement in processing power. Because some of the games, like, especially, like Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, that game can hit single-digit frame rate. And so it's like, you would think they would just upgrade it a little bit to try to help with some of those games, especially new games that will come out in the next year or so. But anyways, yeah, the chat is fast. I will slow down the chat a little bit. I hate doing that, to be honest, but when it's 3,000 people, I feel like the slow mode needs to be a little higher. We're at 20 seconds. I'm gonna bump it up to 50. We'll probably have to do it more, but I just want to do it incrementally. I want it to be an enjoyable experience for everyone, so like that we can genuinely like all be able to read the chat. You know what I mean? Dylan Rogers, yes, there's a drop. It's either going to be today or tomorrow. And I think it might be tomorrow because Monday was, 4th of July observed. So sometimes the holiday can push it back a day. However, Last time, I was pretty sure it was going to be a Thursday. I decided not to live stream Wednesday. And of course, they dropped that Wednesday. And so now I'm like, all right, I'm not making that mistake again. I'm going to live stream both days. Hopefully, I won't live stream tomorrow because they dropped today. But if they don't drop today, I'll live stream tomorrow, same time. How do you refresh the Target app? You can't refresh the app. The only way to do it is to exit out of it and then go back into it. AJ, glad to see you home and enjoying yourself. Hearing you've been doing so much better health-wise makes me so happy, and glad you're here with us. Thank you for everything, you beautiful person. Oh, Jet Edge, thank you so much. Oh, you're gonna grab the Switch upgrade just because you're Switch in rough shape, Colt? That makes sense. Jake got thick. Yo. Love to see it. So, let me, hold on. I'm gonna grab some coffee. 1 second. Alright, I've got this drink. And I've got my coffee. All right. Yo, Strider, I'm so glad that you're glad to see me back. I'm glad to see you guys. Oh, I will ask you again. Where is Philip? I'm glad you asked. Hold on. Can you see him behind me? He's on this bed. Hold on, I'll grab him. So Philip has a thing that's common with small dogs called cherry eye, where sometimes his inner eyelid pops out, and it'll stay like not popped out for months, but then it'll pop out for a few days, and then like it'll go back in on its own. But I just don't want you guys to freak out. He's perfectly healthy, but he's just got, you can see right there, that little cherry eye is what it's called, but that'll go away. You're a good boy. You're such a good boy. 3,000 watching and only 700 likes. Come on, people, hit that like button. I mean, yeah. You gonna do the Xbox mini fridge drop? Actually, it's funny you should ask. I was just talking about that with a friend. Yeah, I actually am gonna cover the Xbox mini fridge. Philip is a long-haired Chihuahua. So just like a normal Chihuahua, but he's all fluffy. You're so tired, aren't you, buddy? Philip talks, by the way. Here, I'll let him talk for you guys. How are there, bed? My eye hurt. But it's okay. Actually, it doesn't hurt. It just doesn't look very good. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I need to sleep. Brandon Araujo is cringe. He's literally said it like 50 times, so I'm just gonna ban him on the channel. Why not? We all know that everything about this is cringe, Brandon. We're well aware. Glad you're doing better, Jake. Thank you so much, SQ Rabbit. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna let Philip sleep again. Good boy. There you go, buddy. Oh, he's gonna stay right there? Is he gonna stay on camera? Cringe is required for this type of event. No, he is a dog. He is a long-haired Chihuahua. You want to steal Philip? Never. I would rather... okay, seriously, I would rather smash my PlayStation 5. Actually, I would rather destroy every video game console and video game I own. I'd rather take a sledgehammer to my TVs, my streaming setup. I'd rather delete my YouTube channel than ever let anything happen to Philip. That would be the easiest decision of my life. I have to admit. Philip is literally my best friend. Yes, thank you, Sarah. Yeah, the links to both of these are pinned to the chat. Digital or just disc? There will probably be a very limited digital drop after the disc drop. Hi, Jake. I'm new. Hey, welcome to the stream. Welcome to all new people. I had a big welcome to new people earlier. The chair is very comfortable. Oh yeah, thanks, Big Will. Yeah, I love this chair. I'm gonna have a video on this week, actually. Philip is like 11 months old. Glad to see you back home. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Amazing you're doing so well. Glad you're out and still helping. You helped me get my Xbox X. Now we're working on my daughter's PS5, so thank you. You're so welcome. Yeah, Julian says I've been waiting since November. All of us know it's frustrating and annoying. Yeah, absolutely. I get that. I get that. I try to make this fun and as least, like, as less stressful as possible. That grammar didn't make sense. You understand what I'm saying. I just try to make this like a fun thing for us. But obviously, at the end of the day, if the restock doesn't happen, or even worse, it does happen and you don't get it, it's not going to feel good. But, like, the good news is I'm not going anywhere. I'll keep doing this. And, like, it's a numbers game. If you come to enough of these streams, or even if you don't come to my streams, if you just, like, if you take these tips and use them and make sure you're like, you have Twitter notifications on or whatever, and you do enough of the drops, as long as you are prepared and that you know what the tips and tricks are, you'll get it eventually. It's just, it can be very frustrating, especially when more and more times go on without you getting it. I'm trying to buy the Zelda Joy-Cons. Thoughts? Calbin, I would follow Wario64 on Twitter and turn notifications on. Problem is, he tweets like anything video game related, so you'll get blown up with notifications, but if the Zelda Joy-Cons do come into stock, he will tweet that out. That's my biggest tip. That's how I got mine. I might do a Zelda Joy-Con giveaway as well, because I might have gotten one pair from Amazon and one pair from Target, but Target might have canceled mine, so I might just have the one. But I'm hoping to do a giveaway of the Zelda Joy-Cons and the Zelda amiibo. Oh, Katie, thank you so much for the 10. I appreciate you. What time is this restocking? All right, so for anyone that just joined the stream, the restock is not confirmed to happen today. It's likely to happen either today or tomorrow. And if it happens today, it should be within the next 30 minutes. If it does not happen within the next 30 minutes, I would say it's probably safe to go to bed and wait for tomorrow. And then tomorrow, again, just come back. We'll watch Target for 1 hour. You don't have to ruin your schedule. Like, you don't have to, stay up all night. Just come, wait an hour, temper your expectations, but be prepared for if it does come into stock. I enjoy helping others. It's the strongest drug. Yeah, I love seeing all the people that, like, get their PS5 from my streams, and then once they realize, like, that it's possible and they figure out the tips and tricks that I have that actually work, they start helping their friends and family get it, and that's amazing. Hey, Jake, I know you big Potter fan. You should check your Twitter DM and see my brand new Potter tats, man. I figured you'd like them, my dude. Wait, Potter? Do you mean like Harry Potter? I'll try to look at your DM, Nicholas. Thank you so much for the 10. Yeah, I have to admit, I do get hundreds of DMs a day on Twitter. And I can't even read them all, let alone respond to them all. So I'm sure there's lots of people in here that have sent me a DM at some point. If you have, I genuinely appreciate it. You 1000% deserve a full response. But if I responded to everyone, I wouldn't have time to do anything else in my life. And I'm not gonna lie, I hate that. Anyone that takes the time to send me a message, I want to be able to respond to you. So if I don't respond, don't think it's because I don't want to, I guess, if that makes sense. I honestly feel as excited as I did when I got my own PS5 when I see other people cop consoles. It's just a great feeling to see people get what they worked hard for. Yeah, exactly. I love it too. And the one thing I like to remind people of is, do you think the PS5 will ever be sold normally in stores? It will be at some point. I don't know if it will be this year. Especially as we get close to holiday season, it's probably going to get even more in demand again. So I don't know about this year for like in stores. There might be stores that try it. GameStop and Walmart have both tried it already in stores with mixed results. But yeah, and so what I was saying though is the other thing I like to remind people is if you get your PS5 from this stream, I didn't get it for you. I didn't do it. You did it. Like, I was just here to like give you some motivation, make it hopefully less frustrating, not as boring waiting for the restock to happen, and just kind of coaching you along the way. Making you like not feel crazy so you know if it's out of stock or not yet. So you know when to stop trying and when to continue trying. So you don't give up too soon, but you're not like making a fool of yourself trying when it's definitely out of stock. That's what I'm trying to do for everyone. Oh, Method Man, thank you so much. Serious question. So you're saying if by 5 a.m. Pacific time there isn't a restock, I should just go to sleep? Yes. If you want to be completely safe, stay up till 6 a.m. Pacific time. But more than likely, if it doesn't happen by 5 a.m. Pacific, you should be good to go to bed. I don't want to like 100% guarantee it because there has been a drop at 5:55 a.m. Pacific time in March. Literally, I have every drop date and time memorized. I'm kind of a freak about it. But that's what makes me good at doing this is that like I'm very good at like being very detail oriented with how the drops work and knowing what times they happen, all that kind of stuff. I love seeing people get the PS5 at retail, not from a scalper. Same. Jake, you're awesome. Thanks to your tips, I was able to get it for my daughter. Please continue the vibes and sessions. They are awesome and I love them. That's all. Well, thank you. I'm really happy you were able to get it for your daughter. I want everyone to get a PS5, but it is like something really special when I see a parent or a grandparent get it for their kid. I love seeing that. Hey Jake, I can't tell you how much I appreciate your attitude and positive outlook on life. It's contagious and inspiring. Well, thank you so much. Aloha from Hawaii. Oh man, it's early for you right now, Robert. Thanks for helping us get our console. You are the best. You're so welcome. Okay. Let's see. I might have to slow the chat down again just a little bit. Just a little bit. Hold on one sec. Edit. Live chat. Slow mode. All right. We're going 90-second slow mode, which is lame. But I've had to go for a full 5-minute slow mode before. So at least we're not that. My energy is getting low. Finger guns, please. All right. Let's do a little hype sesh. Mini hype sesh. Christian, feels good, man. Looks like you're home. Yeah, I got home, was it Friday? It was either Friday or Saturday. I got home. I can't even remember now. It's such a blur. I think I got home Friday. Yeah, I was in the hospital for 12 days. But yeah, we are going to do a hype sesh to get this energy level back. Don't worry if at any point in time, oh, Al Bundy, thank you. Watching the Target tips video will go a long way, people. Target website is best for tablet and PC. Yeah, that video is linked right in the description of this live stream. And I have a different video for literally every retailer. I just hate the fact there are people out there buying it to resell. I mean, yeah, it's part of life. There's always stuff going on. There's worse crimes in the world. To be honest with you, I dislike the scalpers. I dislike people scalping because it makes it hard for families that already have a hard time affording this console to get it for their kids and stuff. But at the same time, maybe I'm just like too nice a person, but I think maybe, you know, someone who's scalping it doesn't have a way they can make money. Like maybe they're just having a hard time getting a better job, and maybe they're a family that are trying to just like get food for their kids. You know what I mean? Like everyone's situation is different. I don't want to like cast like a blanket statement on everyone. It's always a unique thing. You know what I mean? In general, I definitely don't approve, and I would never recommend buying one from someone that's reselling it. But at the same time, I would never say someone is a terrible person just because they do that. Everyone, you know what I mean? Everyone has their own thing going on. Your PS5 disc keeps getting stuck. Is anyone else having this issue? You just got customer service to fish. I think that's like a not very common issue, Chris, but like there's always some issues like that whenever a new system comes out. Don't worry, Travis. Let's see. All right, we're doing this hype sesh though. That's what we're here for. Oh yeah, like I said though, if at any point during the hype sesh, it comes into stock, the alarm will go off. So don't even worry about that. But let's do this. If your energy level is getting low right now, no, it's not. Because the love bullets are just getting higher. Brian Adia, thank you for that 5. The Target PS5 link is pinned to the chat. Gang. Jakey gang. Prepare for the cringe, prepare for the finger guns, and prepare for the love bullets, baby. Let's go. Who's falling asleep now? All right. We're in the home stretch. Home stretch. The restock is happening. It's happening in the next 15 minutes. Thank you, HQ17, for that 10. And I'm so glad I helped you get your consoles, man. But right now, the one thing that's already in stock is the finger guns. All right, now that we are hyped back up, and we're vibing, we all know that Target loves to drop during Savannah, so I'm gonna queue that up, get that ready to make sure it's playing at 7:45 a.m. Eastern. Linny Port, finger guns are in stock? I'll take 10 and resell them for double. Hey, no reselling the finger guns. Not allowed, not allowed. All right. I have to get ready to tweet as well. Okay. You're just gonna ask, where's Savannah? Don't worry, it's coming up. It's coming in hot. Nice to see you back. Jake, I need a hoodie with your face and finger guns, anime style. Working on that. We're working on that. I prefer the website over the app for Target specifically. Remember, if it doesn't restock today, look literally same time tomorrow. There's virtually no delay on the stream. If you're getting any delay, it's on YouTube's end. But you can fix that by lowering the quality of your stream from HD to like 480p or something like that. Okay. So, like, this next 5 minutes is when it typically drops. So, we're going to be paying very, very close attention right now. Scott, Scott Goldwater. That's a good question. I can probably do that for, like, tomorrow's stream if it doesn't drop today. Got my PS5 a while back, just here for moral support. Well, thanks, Blazing Orange. I appreciate that. Well, adding the consoles to your favorites and refreshing the... You don't need to do that for Target. You don't need to do any of that for Target. That's not true, Paul. That's not true at all, man. So happy you're looking fat. My boy, how do I become a helper on the stream? You asked why I wasn't a mod on the last stream. You're a mod now. I already made you a mod. I heard you ask for a mod earlier, K-Mill. So, thank you so much for the 5. You're a mod now. You're our mod. Yeah, you don't have to stay up all night for Target at all. Literally, you just have to get up for 1 hour, see if it drops, and if it doesn't, wait the next day. And it's literally always a Wednesday or Thursday. So that's all you have to do is get up for 1 hour on Wednesday. They don't drop. Get up for 1 hour on Thursday. That's literally it. You don't have to, like, overcomplicate your life with it. Slayer22, what's up? Gerald, thank you for the 5. Yeah, so it sucks if you're on the West Coast because of how early it is. But at the same time, it's kind of good if you're on the West Coast because a lot of people aren't awake. So you have so much less competition. Uh-oh, Savannah's playing. You scored your PS5 console from GameStop last week thanks to your videos and tweets. Well, that's awesome, Failroad Express. Thank you so much for the 5. All right, I'm probably gonna get super quiet because this is the time, like the next like 3 minutes. We're gonna keep watching it for the next 16 minutes, like up till 8 a.m. Eastern. But like literally the next like 2.5, 3 minutes are like the time that it would drop if it drops. Another way you can tell if it's not going to drop is sometimes Pokemon cards or baseball cards will restock at the same time as well. And if one of those restocks and the consoles don't, then you know that there's probably no drop on the consoles today. Okay. They did sports cards yesterday, someone said. Okay. Cards dropped yesterday. Okay, cards were yesterday. All right. All right, we're in it. If it doesn't drop around this time, it won't drop today. That's right. Yeah. So like if it doesn't drop in the next, like typically it's like now. So it's already like a lot less likely that it'll be today. Which means I get to get up early again for tomorrow. I actually would have preferred not to do a stream tomorrow. I mean, I wouldn't stream today if I thought it was happening tomorrow. You're the best, Jake. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. Drop, drop, drop. Rocket proudly, Matt. Definitely. Savannah. All right. Can we see your dog? He was on stream before. I'll show him again at the end of the stream, but like right now, since we're in like prime drop time, let's just give it a few minutes before I do anything else. So the Xbox drops locally every day at different stores. That's why I don't stream for Xbox. Only the PS5 goes nationwide at the same time. The song in the background is Savannah, actually, is the thing. Okay. All right, we're going to play Savannah one more time. That's what we're going to do. That's going to be the trick, right? All right. It's looking rough. Not going to lie. Not going to lie. It's looking rough. If so, maybe don't force Savannah. True, Sogster. True. You're not wrong. Yeah. Did sports cards just drop? You're gonna have to tweet Target to drop. That won't do anything. They have it automatically in their system when it happens. It might be an Alpha today. That could be accurate. Thank you for being my alarm clock for today. Maybe tomorrow. Larget. Can you turn up the music volume? It's really low. Is it though? I feel like it's a nice range. How often does Target drop happen on Thursday versus Wednesday? Typically, it's been more on Thursday than Wednesday. And wouldn't we typically have seen other consoles or items drop as a precursor? I don't know what you mean by the precursor, Austin, but I can tell you every single drop of 2021 has been on a Wednesday or a Thursday. And it's been between 6 and 9 a.m. Eastern. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, first of all, I can confirm there's no delay. From literally watching the stream and watching me like live while I'm watching it on the app. So that's nice to reconfirm. And also the music I feel like is a nice volume. I don't use Wi-Fi. I use wired internet, LAN. What's the most viewers I've had on stream? 100,000 on launch day. Joe Dog. Yep, I would say probably no drop. If you guys want to like head to bed now or go about your day now, I don't blame you. But I've seen them drop between now and 8 a.m. Eastern, like recently. And I've seen them drop up to 8:55 a.m. Eastern, but I don't think that they're doing that anymore. It seems to really be between 7:30 and 8, although sometimes I keep streaming because I just get paranoid I'm going to miss it. But yeah, if they don't drop in the next 10 minutes, I would say 90% sure you're safe to go to bed. But I can't say 100% because if you go to bed and they drop, I would feel like an absolute jerk. So, but I would say it's pretty safe. And then we'll be up again. Hey, what's up, Ohydro? We'll be up again tomorrow. Oh, the music was echoing because my speakers were loud and it was going into the microphone. Yep, it's always dropped at this time. Wait. Dude, you got me a PS5 weeks ago and I've loved it since. Just want to say thanks for all you do. It's much appreciated. You're welcome. Is Wally dropping today? Walmart pretty much always drops on Thursdays, but what's nice about Walmart is they'll let you know ahead of time. So like, I only stream for Walmart if it's 100% confirmed. If these like rumored drops where we don't know for sure if it's like, it's too stressful for you, I would say just come to my live streams where it's 100% confirmed restock. And the retailers that do that are Walmart, GameStop, and PlayStation Direct. The ones that just will never tell us are Target and Amazon. And the ones that have told us before but haven't in a long time is Best Buy. Seeing the ship it button in the app actually happens pretty much every day, even when there's no drop. So that doesn't really mean anything, unfortunately. I wish it did. But that's just like a common glitch that just kind of happens on a daily basis. Rule is, if people complain about it not dropping today, they shouldn't be allowed on stream tomorrow. No, that's not true. It's still annoying if you got up and like came to the stream and it didn't drop. I'm annoyed, you know? People are definitely allowed to be frustrated. GameStop does sell the console separate from bundles sometimes. Have I been? Look well today. I mean, since I got out of the hospital, I've been doing really, really great. I have. How many times have it dropped after 8? Like twice in 2021? In 2020, they would drop all over the place. They would drop at midnight, 3 a.m., 6 a.m. It was crazy. And then in 2021, they seemed to really lock down their times. PlayStation Direct is known ahead of time. They send out an email invite, and then 2 hours after the people who get invited to buy a console, they will open up a queue that's open to the public. But they don't do that every time. You're right. Last time they didn't open up the public queue. But if there's going to be a public queue, it will happen on those days when the emails get sent out. So we still do know if ahead of time. Those 3 a.m. target drops were wild. Yeah. I used to stream Anthony, I literally have Anthony Jr. I have said like 1,000 times it would be today or tomorrow morning. So if it doesn't happen today or tomorrow morning, you can say that, Anthony. Yeah, if you don't want to come to a rumor drop, I mean, it's your choice if you want to spend 1 hour waiting for it to drop or not. I can't help you there. Anthony Jr., this got to be your first time here. Probably. Did it drop? Just woke up, bro? No. It did not drop. Let's see. I read Anthony's comment out loud. Well, I thought you were talking about me. No, not you, Anthony Edwards. I was talking to Anthony Jr. Kick Anthony out. No negative vibes here. Reading and listening is hard, though. So true, Matt. Yo, Matt. Good to see you, man. Got Matt Swider in the building. Anthony Jr. needs some milk. Love seeing you back in action. Let's go. Thanks, Matt. I appreciate that, man. It's not annoying to get to hang with you and the gang. That's true. I mean, if we're gonna be up, that's like my thing. Like, if we're gonna be up watching Target anyways, why not watch together? Like, I could not stream and you could just watch it by yourself. Or you could come here. It's like, and if you don't want to, I could also stream, and if you don't want to come to the stream, you just don't come to the stream. I always find it weird when people act like I'm forcing them to be here. Like I'm taking over their computer and forcing them to watch this stream. Anyways. Jake Randall gang, let's go. Jake, I can't believe you hacked my phone and forced me to join the stream and forced Target not to drop today. I know, Ryan. Jake, hey everyone, Jake is forcing me to be here. That's right, I'm making Matt Swider be here. Matt, if you want to leave the stream, feel free to not, because I'm going to keep making you. We'll definitely do a hype sesh and some more finger guns to end the stream. That'll be our consolation prize. I know it's not as good as a PS5, but we'll definitely do it at the end of the stream. You're the man, Jake. Glad to have you back home. Really glad to be back home. Jake, you forced me to be here. You lure me with whiskey. I don't have whiskey. I've had green tea on the stream before. And today I have iced coffee. And bye. Philip is making all of us be here. Thank you, Drake. I appreciate you, bro. Thanks, Julian. Let's see. You were hoping it would be today. Yeah, so guys, if you can't come to the stream tomorrow, like, I would say, at the very least, like, just for you, for your sake of trying to get a console, like, the most important times to watch are 7:30 to 8 Eastern. And the stream will start at 6:45 a.m. Again, just because I get paranoid that they're going to drop early, and I just want to make sure the stream is up and running and everything's going smoothly. But like I said, like, those are the most common times. Like, if you want to, like, save your sleep schedule and, like, do as less stress as possible, you certainly do not need to be up all night. Speaking of Matt, would you two ever do a live stream together? I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm sure we will at some point. Oh, hope to meet you at Southeastern Gaming Expo in South Carolina this weekend. Thank you for helping me get an Xbox Series X. Absolutely, yeah. I will be there. I'm hosting a panel on Saturday. Yeah, me and Matt have done, like, not live streams, but Twitter live streams, which is, like, called Twitter Spaces. We've done those a few times. They're always a good time. And yeah, I'd absolutely be down to do this, like, a similar thing on Twitter. Matt, I had a really great idea of something I want to do involving you, but I can't tell you about it. It has to be a surprise. Thanks, Real Spirit Car. That's awesome. Good night, everybody. Yeah, okay, so it's about to be 8 a.m. Eastern. I would say there's like, again, I won't go above 90, but I'm saying sounds either exciting or nefarious. How about both, Matt? How about both? It's actually very innocent and just a silly thing. It's just going to be way more enjoyable if it's a surprise. It's really dumb also, but you'll see. You'll see one day. You're coming from New England to go to the expo? Going to be a fun time? Oh, I'm in New England as well. I'm in New Hampshire. I'm like right on the border of New Hampshire, Massachusetts. I'm 45 minutes from Boston. The hospital that I was just at is in Boston. Yeah, so we'll keep the stream going for like 15 minutes, but I would say they could still drop up to like 9 a.m. So keep an eye on the website, or at least like have your Twitter notifications on for the next hour. But this stream will end in 15 minutes. I don't want to keep this stream going longer than an hour and a half. I don't want like to keep up more of people's time than that when we know the window that Target drops, if it's going to drop. You know what I mean? I just want to be respectful of everyone's time. If it was like the middle of the afternoon, I'd be like, oh, let's keep going. But it's early. Just picked up my PS5 from GameStop yesterday, and although it wasn't through one of your live streams, your positive energy showed me to not give up, and I wanted to thank you for that. Thank you, Monkey. Thank you for the 10. I appreciate that. The most likely time for the drop was around 7:45 a.m. Eastern. So we passed that. Now that it's past 8 a.m. Eastern, it's very unlikely that it's gonna drop. So let's see. So yeah, so I will live stream again tomorrow, same time, 6:45 a.m. And we'll see what happens. But I do, in case you guys haven't seen, Jake, glad your health is better. Are you here to live stream with us? How do you feel about that Switch OLED? I'm excited about it. Obviously, I, like many people, wish it was more than just an OLED screen. I wish it was an actual hardware upgrade, but I mean, it is what it is. Okay, so this is the inventory scanner that only employees have access to. You can see for this store, they just got a delivery on July 4th, and they got 11 consoles in. This store, delivery July 4th, they got 7 consoles in. And so these were just a couple examples I shared. The reason I black stuff out is to protect employees. I even block out the time just so Target can't be like, all right, who was looking at employee scanners at this exact time? And like try to narrow down who shared information with me. So I just really make sure it's important to me to, obviously, it's getting restock information out is not worth anyone's job. So that's why there's so much stuff blocked out. But I have like hundreds of these. So I know that every store in the country has between 6 and 12 consoles. When they have that many, they typically always drop. With that amount, they've never not dropped. So I would say I wouldn't live stream if it wasn't so likely they would drop. So the likelihood that they drop tomorrow, which is Thursday, is very, very high. Fake Man Bear Pig, you cannot check the Target and other retailers for stock with the barcodes. They removed that feature about a month and a half ago. Oh, F-Kid, you're coming to the convention as well? Yeah, everyone that's coming to the convention to meet me in person, I'm so excited to meet you guys. Yeah, I think tickets are still available. Oh yeah, today's the last day you can buy tickets online. I guess I'll shout that out. I'll still do the alarm if the restock comes in. But yeah, the Southeast Game Exchange. Oh, I was calling it the Game Expo. Yeah, Southeast Game Exchange. We go to special guests over here. We got the voice of Bowser from Mario. Alex C&D, he was like the first person in the world to buy a Switch. And oh, we got Jake Randall. Got him chilling right here. This picture is like 3 years old, by the way. But like I kept sending them pictures of me, and they're like, "Sorry, it's not good enough quality. Sorry, it's not good enough quality." So eventually, I sent them this, and they were like, "This one works." And I was like, "Okay." But yeah. I'm going. So yeah, I'll be live streaming again tomorrow morning, and then going to that on Friday. When do I think stores will start putting PS5 for purchase in store? I honestly have no idea, because back in January, I did a lot of research on that, and I thought they would have absolutely had them in stores by now. But they do not. So, I honestly don't know. Bro, I'm about to get this PS5 soon. I got the Xbox Series X. And the LG C1 TV, thanks to you. I'm very happy you're safe, bro. Oh, awesome. I'm actually doing a very in-depth review on the LG C1. I'm glad you brought that up. I do believe it is the best TV for any next-gen console. For a lot of reasons, which I'll go into detail in the video. Am I going to do Nintendo Switch OLED streams? Absolutely. We might actually do a Nintendo Switch OLED stream this week. The pre-orders could drop at any time. The TV is the LG C1 OLED. So yeah, we can check on the status of the Switch OLED pre-orders now. A couple websites actually have them live. Or it's not live to pre-order, but they have the listing up. So we can just I'm obviously always watching that constantly. I'll show you guys on the screen. I'll put the links in the chat for the Switch OLEDs, so you guys can save them on your phones or wherever you need to. Okay. Oh, weird. I'm only getting the black OLED model to pop up for GameStop, which is very strange. I was getting the white one to pop up earlier, but now that looks removed. Weird. But here's the listing for Best Buy. So I'll pin this. I'm gonna spam this in the chat right now. So save that link. I don't need any mods right now, DZD. So I'm actually good. So that's up. I mean, this is the GameStop one, but I feel like no one wants the black one. We all want the white one, because this looks like a normal Switch almost. Okay, if I just search this, can I get the white one to populate? Here it is. Okay. All right, so here's the link for GameStop. I'll spam this in the chat as well. Or choose to sleep for 1.5 hours works too. Does it, Sarah? You're thriving over there? I'm glad you got at least 1.5 hours of sleep. I thought you were going to pull an all-nighter. Oh yeah, thank you guys so much for the 1,200 likes on the stream. Obviously, no drop. Like, I'm not very proud of that. But it means a lot to me. I appreciate you guys supporting me. Whether, you know, the rumor drop happens or not. I appreciate that kindness from you guys. It means a lot. Big, is that what I think it is? What do you think it is? What? Yeah, so it's not guaranteed, again, to drop tomorrow. But I say, since it didn't drop today, it's looking very, very likely that it will drop tomorrow. Again, someone's asking if they should stay up till 8:30. I would say it's most likely not going to drop. But again, what's so good about the LG C1 TV? I mean, my video review will be out. But a lot of things, it's the only TV on the market that has 4 HDMI 2.1 ports. What is that? It gives you 120 hertz, which is 120 frames per second. It has variable refresh rate, a lot of other features. And the reason OLED is so good is because it will give you the best colors possible. Because the way a regular TV works is it's always lit up. So on the black parts of the screen, they're still lighting it up. So that's not a true black. On an OLED, it literally, every single pixel on the screen is individually controlled, just like the OLED switch will be. So when there's parts of a show or a game that are black, the pixels will actually completely turn off, giving you like the only true black possible on a television. I mean, you do need 4 HDMI 2.1 ports if you have an Xbox Series X, a PS5. Like, if you have multiple consoles like that, you would need more than one. Unless you want to just, like, pull them out and switch them all the time. Is it better than the Sony X900H? Absolutely. Absolutely. The Sony X900H hasn't even enabled their VRR, which is variable refresh rate. Variable refresh rate is basically lets the TV variably adjust to the frame rate on screen so it's not jarring. So like if you're playing a game that drops from like 60 FPS down to like 50 FPS, or like it's kind of like variable, like the frame rate is variable, instead of like having a jarring switch, the TV will actually like adjust to that itself. That's what variable refresh rate is. So that's not important for movies or TV shows or anything like that, but it's because those are all locked frame rates. But it's extremely important for gaming because those frame rates are variable. Again, the video will also like cover this. Like, I'm saying it like very, very fast right now, but the video will explain it better with like images, visuals, why it's important. I'm just trying to give you guys the quick answer because now the chat seems very interested. So I just want to... is there a video for TV settings for the PS5? That will be included in my review, Peter. Al Bundy, LG OLED Evo G1 also compares. Yes, I would argue that that would be a better TV for like movies and TV shows. But I would actually think, even though it's more affordable, like it's not as expensive as the G1, I think the C1 is better for gaming. When does my review drop? I think next week, Eric. It should drop next week. Lorenzo White. There are only 2 next-gen consoles, so you don't need 4 2.1 ports. There's no other TV on the market that even has more than 1, though. That's the problem. Gets the C10. There's actually features that are on the C1 that aren't on the C10. And the C1 just had a price drop. So I would say get the C1 for like literally like maybe a couple $100 more. OG 100 music. I've actually kind of noticed stuff like that. I think you might be right. Exactly, 8-bit glitch. Yeah, I agree. All the HDMI ports on the C10 are 2.1. Yes, you're right. Is the LG C1 better than the Sony A90J? Okay, that's a much better question. I would say yes. I truly believe it is. But, I mean, you would be all set with the Sony. Like, they're both very, very good. If you enjoy that Sony, then, I mean, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. Also, the Samsung Q90, another fantastic TV. Yeah, the LG NanoCell, though, has some other issues. Like, it doesn't have... it has its edge lit instead of full array. I have a... If you guys are, like, really into the TV stuff, I have a video that goes over what I believe is the best TV for every price range. As low as $500 all the way up to, you know, $3,500. I'll link that in the description for you. And like I said, because I truly believe that the LG C1 is the best, that's why I'm doing a dedicated video review just to that TV. But I have one that goes over a ton of TVs. So I will, I'll link that in the description for you guys. Or not in the description. I'll just like pin it on the chat for a second. But yeah, right here. And high dynamic range for HDR. Now, you probably heard. What size C1 did I get? LG sent me a 77-inch. All right, that's my those are my TVs. So the first part of the video explains the key features you want. So even if you don't want to buy a TV that I recommend or have in that video, the beginning of the video is very helpful because it explains what you should look for in a TV. So any TV you're looking at, just make sure it has the things that I talk about in the first part of the video, and you'll be good. You don't have to necessarily get one that I recommend in here. But then I literally go through, you can see, I explain what features it comes with. I show the prices, and I have an overview of every single one. This is the Sony X900. I mean, so literally, I only do one pick per price range. Like, for example, the Q90 for Samsung is definitely way better than the Q80. But for that price range, I would recommend to go for the LG C10 or C1. That's why you'll notice that like the LG Nano Cell, certain TVs aren't in here because I recommend different ones for that price range. So anyways, that video, I just linked it. I just pinned it to the chat if you want to check it out. No, yeah, LG, I did my video review of TVs back in January. And I never had talked to a single TV company. I just did them like completely non-biased, and LG C10 that was number one. And then when they announced the C1, they added a couple new features that made it even better for gaming. So I wanted to do a review on that. So I was going to do a review on it regardless. So I emailed LG and I was like, hey, like, I'm reaching out to you. They didn't reach out to me to do a sponsorship or anything. I'm like, hey, I'm reaching out to you because I believe you have the best TV. I want to do a review on it. Would you be interested in sending me like a TV to review? And they were like, sure, we would actually like to do that for you. So they sent me the TV because they saw my video back in January. So I'm going to do the full review on it. But keep in mind, if I thought Samsung was the best, I would have reached out to Samsung. Like, I only had them send it to me because I truly believe it's the best one. But I have to admit, when I got home from the hospital last week, LG had sent me like a gift basket with like some cookies and pies and stuff in it, and that like completely caught me off guard. It was just like the kindest thing. They saw that the day I was going home from the hospital, then they overnighted it to me. And so now I kind of am a simp for their company, but I'll still always just give you straight reviews. Well, Peter Cayley, I actually agree with you, but I'd say the difference is the LG is the C1 is a TV. I think there's a handful of TVs out there that really are next gen ready and will last you for years. The LG C1 is one of them. The Sony A90J that people mentioned earlier is another one. So like if you got that Sony TV, you don't need to buy the LG. Like, you're fine. You're fine. Jake the Snake, you're a stud, bro. Appreciate it. Burn-in is like a thing, but I will say I've been using the C1. So Back in the day, you guys, do you remember that how computers used to have screensavers like that would like move around and stuff? That was to prevent burn-in. And the LG C1 has that built in itself. It like, so if you leave it on, a screensaver will populate. So that makes the burn-in relatively like low risk. I won't say no risk. But why does this song have to come on? Okay. Sorry, that song's very aggressive. You're excited to meet me. Thank you so much, F-Kid. Deretics, see you tomorrow. Awesome. Yeah, I will see you guys all tomorrow. The C1 costs more than my life. Yeah, I mean, it'll last you for years as the next gen TV. It is not an inexpensive TV. That's why I made that video that I pinned to the chat. Whatever your price range is, there will be a TV in there that I would recommend for next gen. I do recommend OLED TVs, yeah. Oh, did you like that song, Jacob? I'm sorry. Do you guys want to... Let me ask you guys. We've just been kind of vibing for a little bit. Do you want to end this stream with a hype sesh? Your LG B6 from years ago is still going strong. The preventative ghosting stuff works so well. I don't think many would see burn-in unless the panel is faulty. Yeah. When I will tell you guys this, like, if you've watched my restock video, or not my restock videos, my how to like buy videos or my other review videos, like the amount of research I do is honestly like freakish. Like, I don't recommend a product unless like I've proven it, and I just feel like a responsibility to people to do that. Hype sesh, answer is always yes. John Chen, hey, good to see you, John. All right, Ulysses. Time to watch the backlog. Let's go. I always love finding a new YouTube channel that I like and watching the backlog of stuff. Am I going to do a stream for the Switch OLED? I'm sure we will do many streams for the Switch OLED, Riley. Hype sesh for the win. Okay, yeah, restock didn't happen today. We'll do the live stream again tomorrow. Same time will be the start. 6:45 a.m. Eastern. But the most likely time for the drop to happen is between 7:30 and 8 a.m. Eastern. I just start a little early to be safe. Oh, DAT97. I confirm it's the best TV so far. Dolby Vision for the Xbox Series X. Can't wait to see how it's going to be for the PS5. Hope tomorrow. I love your channel. I got your channel on Talking TV. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks, DAT97. You got VIP tickets to the expo? Let's go, John. John, we'll definitely hang out at the expo for sure. If they don't drop tomorrow, then it's going to be Wednesday or Thursday the next week. You just we'll just have to keep checking every Wednesday and Thursday. But I will say this, if they don't drop tomorrow, which I think is highly unlikely, I probably won't stream the following week, because at that point, if they don't drop, it's just, I'm just going to tell everyone, keep checking every Wednesday and Thursday between 7:30 and 8. But I'm not going to stream, because sometimes when I stream, I feel like people like feel obligated to stay up, and then it's extra disappointing if the stock doesn't happen. So it's always possible, you know, that they don't drop tomorrow. If you can't, like, another thing I would recommend before, we'll do the hype session in a second, but another thing I recommend is, if you can't like take this, like the pulling at your heartstrings of these like potential target drops, come to my live streams that are 100% confirmed. I do that. I do those for Walmart, PlayStation Direct, and GameStop. I will do live streams for all of those retailers that are 100% confirmed. So if this is like a little much for you, I would recommend to come to those ones. But the good thing about the Target streams are, it's an hour and a half. You know, come, vibe, hang with us. Keep it on the background if you need to, because there's an alarm that goes off when they do come into stock. And we go from there. But before I do the hype sesh, okay, I'm going to put out a tweet right now. If you guys could drop a like on the tweet, you don't have to. You're not my personal army. You're not my slaves. And I'm not yours. We're friends. All right, I hope we're friends. 99% of you, I know we're friends. Show us your chihuahua again. I will. But I'm gonna put out a tweet. I'm not gonna lie. I'm always a little hard on myself when a restock doesn't happen. So, any support on that would be cool. Wait, John, sorry for your loss. Wait, what? What did John? Wait, John, what happened? Oh, your grandmother passed. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry. My grandfather, I never met him, but all of my grandparents that I've had my whole life, like, they're all still with me. And if anything happened to one of my grandparents, I would be devastated. 99. Well, she lived a really long life then. My grandparents, I guess, are a lot younger, but still. I'm sorry, man. All right. All right. You wish Target would drop during Jake's hype session? That's happened before. That has happened before. But not most of the time it doesn't happen, because since we know the general time they drop, I typically won't do a hype session like in that peak drop time. Okay. All right. So I'm tweeting right now that Target did not restock today. No restock at Target this morning unless it drops in the next 30 minutes, which is unlikely. So another 1 hour live stream will happen tomorrow morning. And as always, I love and appreciate everyone that came to welcome me home from the hospital today and wish me good health. So I'm going to tweet that out right now. But just like the tweet says, it's possible in the next 30 minutes. It's funny when drops happen in the middle of the hype sesh. The look on Jake's face is priceless. I do make some very awkward faces during streams, not gonna lie. All right. So that just tweeted, and by just tweeted, I mean like a few seconds ago, and then I said it afterwards. But we'll do a hype. If you want to like that tweet, that would be dope. It's this tweet right here. Yo, you guys, you got my back immediately on that. Thank you, guys. It makes me feel a lot better when a drop doesn't happen. Man. That just makes me want to work even harder to help you guys get their console. All right, so that deserves a hype sesh. That deserves a hype sesh. I mean, you can do whatever you want, Lil. You sure can. All right. Oh, Okana, good to see you, man. Everyone, today may have not been the day. But tomorrow, we will be back, because we don't give up. You've put in the work. You were up today. You were ready to go. You're putting in the effort. You're preparing yourselves, and that's genuinely what it takes to get a PS5. If you're discouraged right now, no, you're not. No, you should be proud of yourself, because literally this is what it takes. Just commitment. We will secure the bag. Love to see it. Love to see it. What's up, Zach Carmen? All right, you guys. I'm glad you guys appreciate the hype sesh. Sorry that the restock didn't happen, as always. But I love you guys. I'll be back here tomorrow, and hopefully tomorrow's the day. I've got a really good feeling about tomorrow, because it didn't happen today. Wednesdays is always 50-50. And I feel yuck about it, but yo, DAP97, thank you so much, man. Oh wait, Philip needs to say goodbye to you guys. Bye, everybody. Bye. Thank you, guys. All right, I'm gonna get some rest, work on some other videos, and yeah. See you all tomorrow. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow too, Matt. See you guys. Love you so much. And yeah, just a little out of breath. It's fine. But it was a pleasure for me too, you guys. I appreciate you so much. It's always such a vibe here. I love the whole community that we built it together. It's not just me. This is something we've done together. Oh, the volume was too low. Sorry, I turned it up for a second. Looking good. Thanks, Matt. Thanks, Al Bundy. But, oh, Odin, Game Slayer, so good to see you. All right, you guys. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys.